What's up, guys? This is Webby back again for your BackLash preview and predictions. You know what? This preview and predictions, for the first time, you're going to get a podcast. It's going to be actually short and sweet. And I'll tell you why. You know, WWE, number one, with this pay-per-view, they built everything before it. So much. They built up the greatest Royal Rumble of all time. They built up the brand split, the roster shakeup. They built up WrestleMania, everything before it. There was no room. They made absolutely no room for Backlash. WWE refused to make room for Backlash. And then that's why we're getting what we're getting this Sunday. I mean, seriously. We're getting championship matches that, quite frankly, are just rematches. They're just rematches. They're just the former champions getting their rematch clause. That and some women's matches, the women's championship matches that are also rematch clauses, but they had to be thrown in there. Number one, because we always see it. Number two, because we want to see it. And number three, because of the greatest Royal Rumble of all time. And what happened with all that. But whatever the case, the fact remains, when you look at this card, from top to bottom, there's nothing on here outside of AJ Styles and Shinsuke Nakamura and Roman Reigns versus Samoa Joe that really gets us invested, or WWE has taken the time to get us invested. Those two matches is what they put all their eggs into the basket on. A little bit with Daniel Bryan and Big Cass, but that's it. When you look at this pay-per-view, when I start naming off the matches, you will know why. Unless WWE gets a plan, unless they have a plan for the long future, for the long haul, the mid-card and everybody surrounding the mid-card will crumble because of SmackDown and Raw joining forces. They join forces. And this is what you get. You get championships, you get one or two storylines, and you get us not caring about a pay-per-view. I mean, just look at it. Just look at it. Intercontinental Championship, Seth Rollins versus The Miz. Okay, The Miz getting another rematch for the IC strap. Didn't he already get it? Didn't he already get his rematch clause? I realize it wasn't one-on-one, but he did already get a rematch for the IC title at the greatest Royal Rumble of all time. Why is he getting another one? He doesn't need another one. Seth Rollins goes over here. There is no doubt in my mind. The Miz isn't taking the Intercontinental Championship over to SmackDown when Jeff Hardy is defending the United States Championship against Randy Orton, and both competitors are SmackDown superstars. It's just not happening. Now, Daniel Bryan versus Big Cass. Daniel Bryan having to beat the big, huge guy. WWE wanting to give Big Cass a big push by having him take on Daniel Bryan. At the same time, you are reliving and recreating what you did in 2013-14. Daniel Bryan overcoming all the odds, little by little. Now, whether he does this on Sunday or not remains to be seen. I think really they might give Big Cass the win here just so that he can get a rub. Not going to have him come back and just lose. No. I mean, Daniel Bryan's win, and he'll continue to win. But I don't think that's going to happen here. Big Cass goes over, and it will continue to the process of the comeback, having to overcome all the odds about Daniel Bryan, which will ultimately lead to something at WrestleMania. That's my guess. But that is a long ways from here. United States Championship is on the line. Jeff Hardy versus Randy Orton. As we all know, Randy Orton needs his one-on-one title matchup. He needs his rematch. As we all know, Jeff Hardy did an amazing thing and took the title away from Jinder Mahal. And quite frankly, that's the only backstory to this. There's no backstory. It's just two competitors fighting for the United States Championship. Randy Orton needs his rematch clause. And Jeff Hardy will be victorious. Randy Orton has other things to worry about. What they are, I do not know. But some other rivalry will be better for him than the United States Championship. Nia Jax versus Alexa Bliss. Raw Women's Championship. Now, Nia Jax, can I see her win? Very well. Did WWE build this matchup as anything? No, not really. Alexa Bliss has done a moment with Bliss. That was about it. Alexa Bliss talked about how she was the one that was bullied, how she was the one that's done this and that, had all this stuff done to her, but that was about it. Nia Jax will not hold on to that title for very long. Nia Jax will ultimately lose that championship very quickly because Alexa Bliss is top priority in the WWE. And Nia Jax is like Big Show winning the Intercontinental Championship at WrestleMania 28. Simple as that. Charlotte versus Carmella, SmackDown Women's Championship. Carmella, I hope you win. That's about all I can say. Charlotte doesn't need to tie Trish Stratus's record already. Jeez. Carmella, pick up the victory here and have a nice little title reign with that championship. WWE, don't make it where it's just, flipping title reigns already. Carmella's nothing. Carmella is just a waste of time. Don't do it. Braun Strowman, Bobby Lashley versus Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. This contest, we've seen one, we've seen them all. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn will be a loser. And they will get monsterized. And they will get these hands at BackLash. Bobby Lashley and Braun Strowman will be victorious. Roman Reigns versus Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe's made this gold by dropping truth bombs all over the place about Roman Reigns. By saying that Roman Reigns can't beat Brock Lesnar. By saying Roman Reigns gets beasterized by Brock Lesnar every single time they're in the squared circle. By saying Roman Reigns can't do this and can't do that. And that he complains all the time. Samoa Joe is what's done this. And Roman Reigns is going to go in there and he's going to spear Samoa Joe in half and pick up the victory. And that's about all I have to say about that. Because Reigns is not going to lose to Brock Lesnar at Mania, the greatest Royal Rumble of all time, controversy-wise, and at Backlash. It's just not happening. And AJ Styles versus Shinsuke Nakamura, the match that we all care about, no disqualification. WWE is going to make it out like, oh well, this is because of Nakamura and Styles double count out. No, this is because Nakamura is low blowing everybody inside. No, that's what it's from. And quite frankly, if it's right into Nakamura being able to just blow AJ Styles, Kinshasa kick 1, 2, and 3. That's what it fits right into. That's the scenario that we would be able to see, it being no DQ. Do I think that's going to happen? No, I do not think Nakamura is going to get the WWE Championship. Samoa Joe's may claim that he wants the title. I think it's going to be a triple threat contest after Backlash. AJ Styles, Samoa Joe, and Nakamura. And from there, those three will build. But I don't see Nakamura picking up the victory at Backlash. I just don't see it. I won't complain if it happens, but I don't see WWE doing it. Now, Ruby Riott versus Bayley pre-show. Does Bayley need to be buried any more than she already is? I mean, seriously. Because Ruby Riott's going to go over here. Ruby Riott will win. And that's it. That's the end of it. Congratulations, Ruby Riott. And really, when you look at it, this is Backlash. There's nothing else to Backlash. You have Roman Reigns beating Samoa Joe. You have AJ Styles beating Shinsuke Nakamura, I can see. Carmella, I hope, will beat Charlotte. Daniel Bryan will lose the big Cass. Strowman and Lashley pick up the victory. Rollins picks up the victory. I am going with Alexa Bliss, honestly. I'm going to go with Alexa Bliss on this. And, of course, Jeff Hardy will retain. That's Backlash for you. Not something that we all care about. Matter of fact, it's something that is useless and a waste of our time unless we are a real hardcore fan. If you enjoyed this, thank you very much. Hit the bell, subscribe, everything else. And until I see you again, this is Webby, and I'll catch you on the other side. Talk to you later.